A king loses his head, a pardon for draftees who chose to draft Dodge instead. 5 senators resign, a planet crosses the line. If it's related events like this in which you thirst, then continue to view more from January 21st. In 1793, Louis XVI of France is executed by guillotine in Paris following his conviction for high treason by the newly created French Parliament, the Convention Nationale, during the French Revolution. In 1861, Jefferson Davis of Mississippi and 4 other Southern senators resigned during the U.S. Civil War. In 1908, Sullivan's Ordinance is passed in New York City, making it illegal for a woman to smoke in public places. It was vetoed 2 weeks later by Mayor George McClellan Jr. In 1960, Little Joe 4 suborbital Mercury test rocket reaches 16 kilometers. I believe it also had a monkey inside of it, too, if I'm not mistaken. In 1968, a U.S. B-52 bomber with a nuclear bomb on board crashes in Greenland. Yikes. In 1976, supersonic Concorde has its first commercial flights. In 1977, U.S. President Jimmy Carter pardons almost all Vietnam War draft evaders. Must be nice. In 1978, the Bee Gees album Saturday Night Fever goes #1 for 24 weeks. And I think it got Best Picture or something like that. Great album. You should have it. In 1979, Neptune becomes the outermost planet because Pluto, the other planet, moves closer. In 1988, the U.S. accepts immigration of 30,000 U.S. Vietnamese children. In 1990, John McEnroe becomes the first player ever to be expelled from the Australian Open. Yeah, you actually can get in trouble for impulse control issues. And in 2017, more than 2 million people protest worldwide in the Women's March against Donald Trump, with 500,000 marching in Washington, D.C. Actually, what this is that most of these women thought that Hillary Clinton was going to be the winner of the election and decided to book inauguration date festivities for that time. And actually, when Donald Trump won, they couldn't cancel their reservations and ended up doing this instead. That's really what happened. I was there because I was living in D.C. at the time, got some pictures here, and that's where I learned that reservations were already made and they couldn't get their money back, so they decided to have a protest before he had ever done anything as president. See, you won't be accused of sophistry if you subscribe to my channel for this date in history. Like, share, subscribe, plus check out the comments for even more January 21st history. What is this goofy guy here? That's what AI thinks I look like. Just thought I'd share that. I don't look anything like that. Or do I? Do I really look like that? I'm sorry. Maybe we'll get a new host.